So, hi, Jodi. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about you, maybe, and about Wolf-Pac, your involvement with Wolf-Pac. That's a group that I've known about. I knew about before I met you. I met you coming in as the person from Wolf-Pac. So, would you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved there?
Yeah. Well, I guess kind of like what brought me to Wolf-Pac was kind of looking around and being very frustrated with a lot of different things going on in the world. And there's so many different things that you want to jump into and you want to participate in and advocate, things like that. But I'm a single mom who works full time and there's only a limited amount of time. So of course, you got to figure out where you're going to put your energy, right? Your short amount of time. And so I came across this organization, Wolf-Pac, that is trying to address the issue of the corrupting influence of money in politics. And I thought, wow. Yeah. Well, that's perfect because there's all these different issues, right? But they're all affected by the corrupting influence of money in politics. So if I do this, then I can kind of help with those other things by doing this fundamental.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I agree. This has been my big issue. This is the one I keep coming back to, is that you can't fix any of the other problems until you get rid of the people pulling the strings and having the unfair influence. So it's about getting the money out of elections and politics. And that horrible, what do we have? It's not an amendment. The, what do we call it? The Supreme Court said, what was their decision?
Oh, Citizens United.
Citizens United. Thank you.
And it's not the only one. There were ones before that were pretty bad as well, but that's kind of the nail in the coffin that really just was like, yeah, there's Buckley v. Vallejo, that was back in the 70s. There were a couple of them that were back in the 70s that were pretty bad as well, but this is just kind of like, release the, whatever you want to, floodgates,
Yeah, and I didn't know about the other ones. I should actually do a little research. And I wasn't blindsided by Citizens United until well after the fact, and the people who are now going to bat to get rid of it. I'm now aware of it, but it wasn't like I saw that on the radar, on the nightly news and said, "Oh no, this is," it took a while for me to realize what that really meant. And to see the effects of it in our political system, for sure.
Yeah. And I think if you're not really paying attention, I shouldn't say like if you're not really paying attention, because I think, man, we really
try.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. You got kids, you got work, you got all this kind of stuff and whatever. It's hard to keep up on every little thing. And so it kind of becomes like an abstract thing, which is really sad because it is so important. You know what I mean? But it's hard to pay attention to everything. There's just too much going on.
It really is. I mean, information overload is probably part of our problem today, but probably a serious part of our problem today. All the armchair critics and experts and, deniers and everybody else, there's so much information out there, but that's a pretty clear cause in my mind as to, make our democracy work the way it's supposed to, really.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I love Wolf-Pac. How would people find information on Wolf-Pac, or how would they get involved or figure out what's going on with that, with those guys?
Yeah, we have a great, just recently revamped website that's really, really good. It's www.wolf-pac.com. And in PAC, as in PAC, we consider ourselves the PAC to end all PACs.
Nice.
So, yeah, so you can go on the website. There's lots of really good information.
Wolf-pac.com. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And then you have an event coming up for Wolf-Pac. Tell us about your event.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So this year, of course, with COVID and things like that, we have an annual, we call it the Wolf-Pac Warrior Workshop, right? So we have this every year. We've had it, we had it in Chicago, we had it in Salt Lake City, and then Dallas. And this year, of course, with COVID, we thought, we're not obviously going to have it in person, so we're going virtual. And part of our virtual Wolf-Pac, our virtual workshop is this event, which is a 5K. So it's actually, there are two parts of it. I'm participating in the 5K, which is part of a broader event, which is it's step up against corruption, and it's basically we're trying to accumulate 28 million steps to end corruption. So everyone can participate. That part of it, the broader part of it, you can walk, you can jog, you can ride your bike, you can count your dog's steps if you go take your dog for a walk. I mean, it's fun, and so it's like easily accessible. Anyone can participate, and it really makes a big impact. If we can get people to do 28 million steps, for this, it really shows that there are a lot of people who want to, participate and lift up this issue. And then the part that I'm really excited about is the 5K. I've never done one before. I'm 40 years old. I haven't run in like 3 or 4 years. And let's be real, I've gotten a little bit out of shape. And so, I'm trying to, I kind of use this as a way that, first of all, to get healthy, to get myself back in shape and things like that. And then also, it's kind of my way of being able to contribute. I'm not a good fundraiser. I'm not a good self-promoter or like any of that kind of stuff. But this is one thing that, I think my friends and family and people who I know in activist communities and things like that can look at this and say, she really cares about this issue, and she's really trying to do, I'm putting in the work.
Yeah.
I kind of update people on my progress and, all that kind of stuff. And it's cool.
That's very cool. And I think it's a great way to participate. And I'm with you. I'm not always, there are people who you just see have their act together on the fundraising and organizing front. And that's not me either. But so interesting. So step up to end the corruption. Step up to end corruption, if I'm getting that right. And where would they find information? Where would people find information on this particular event? Like, you're going to be running, and I'm involved in this, full disclosure, because you asked me to maybe stream you running, which I was interesting to me. How would people see the stream? See the event? You know what? Actually, I think that's going to be part of the workshop itself. So if you register for the workshop, then you'll be in the Zoom setup. It's, kind of a closed meeting just for people who are registered. There are going to be hundreds, if not thousands of people, on it. But it's going to be streamed on that platform. It's actually kind of cool. Right so far, it's, I think, just Jank and I who are going to be streamed running. I know that there are more people who are, trying to work it out and figure out, because of course you can have somebody running with you who's trying to stream it. So, you said you couldn't run and hold the phone, and you asked me to shoot it, and I thought, what am I supposed to run beside her and hold the phone? You've been doing the training, not me. But we're going to figure out a way. Jank is going to be, they're doing like, people can vote for different things that they want them to do. So like, drop and give me 20, or, you know what I mean? Like, these different things that you can put in this little link, have you do something silly. I did not sign up for that, but I think I'd rather see Jank do it anyway. The gauntlet or something like that. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah. But good for you, running 5K. Yeah, that's about 4K more than I got in me, I think. I'll tell you though, it's going to be pretty interesting anyway, because so my Wolf-Pac nickname, long story, but my Wolf-Pac nickname is the Queen. It came from this spoof song I did, I Will Survive My Fear Zion. Now you see me, organizing Queen, see? So anyway, so I got my Wolf-Pac nickname, and that's kind of stuck over the years. And so my team is Team Queen. And so I have tiaras for everyone, and I got myself a costume. There will be prizes. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to win the prize. Oh, very nice. I got the tiara. I got the dress. I'm good. I'm going to wear this dress over my... Not running in heels or anything like that. It's going to be really fun. I am not running in heels. Good. Very good. Be jeans with running sneakers. I mean, it'll be a tutu with running sneakers. Yep. Well, it sounds so interesting. I can't wait to do the filming. Should be good. Have you picked a route yet? Do we know where we're going? Yeah, I just ran around it today. I'm so excited. I had to cut off downtown because I realized after I left that I forgot my mask, and I didn't want to be running through where there were a lot of people. But I'm going to be going from the gazebo in Central Square, and then from there running down Court Street and around and coming back down High Street. Do I have those right? No, what's the other one? I always forget the other one that goes out that way. Close enough. You've got kind of local Keene downtown area, huh?
But I actually had planned it out this morning and kind of, did the distance, mapped the distance in my car. And then just about 5:30, I went out to try and run it the first time. And I'm so excited because I had to cut off downtown, so I didn't do the full. It's 3.1 miles is the equivalent of 5K. But I did 2.93. So almost there. And I wasn't, ready to fall on the ground and stuff. So I feel like I could have done the full 3.1. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, good for you. And I think it's a great way to participate, and I'm pretty happy to help, and gets me out of the house. We're all getting on each other's nerves around here. So there we go. Once again, want to remind us where to find Wolf-Pac?
Yeah, www.wolf-pac.com. And actually, if you go to the page right up at the top, there's a banner and a link. So if you're interested in attending the workshop, you can sign right up there. Just click on the link and it'll tell you all about it. You can RSVP, get your tickets, and then you can find out about the run. I think we have a link to sign up for the run as well if you're interested in doing that.
Interesting. I was just there. I was just doing my homework, which I normally don't do. So I saw the link to the event, and I wondered if it was for me, but I'm going to make it a point to do that. I think it was like a $10 a cover or something like that, which is, I'm happy to throw Wolf-Pac money. And if once in a while I have to put up the picture of me in my mask while I go and make lunch or something, just go ahead.
It's really cool too. There's going to be all kinds of different people showing up and participating, things like that. Of course, you're going to learn a lot. But there's also, I'm actually participating in a panel with Crystal and Sagar of the Hill. So I'm going to be one of the participants talking about specific issues and how corruption, essentially leads to and exacerbates those issues. So I'm going to be speaking about the overdose crisis, which is something that I'm very passionate about.
Yeah.
There are other people going to be talking about, the military spending. Someone else is going to be talking about pharmaceuticals and pharmaceutical prices and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of really, really good information and a lot of really good people, who are out there. Wolf-Pac is one of many organizations who are trying to fight against, trying to fight for this issue. And this is, we have our niche and other people have their niche. We all work together as a coalition. So we have people who are going to be coming from those organizations as well. So yeah, if you can make it, it's going to be amazing. September 25th to the 27th. Great.
I certainly will try. And I'll bet my good friend Brian Beal works with Open Democracy. And formerly, whoever's on the sign behind me, who is that? New Hampshire Rebellion has the same sort of similar mission. And I'm going to go shoot him this Friday. They've got Granny D's bus, the bus that she campaigned in. And they're trying to put it back on the road to do good work. Now here in the modern era, and they're doing a fundraiser to try to put this bus back together and put it on the road. So a very similar mission. And again, this is the one issue that overshadows all of them. And I think all of this is just incredibly important to keep reminding people what Citizens United did to us and how broken we are as a result. And these are great groups taking on this work. Anything else you want to make sure we know before I let you go?
I mean, I guess that's it. I just one last time to say, you should really come to the workshop because it's gonna be awesome. So I hope a lot of people come.
I do too. Yeah. Well, terrific. It's been fun chatting with you, and I'll let you go for now. And I'm only going to fake let you go. I'll talk to you again in a sec after we cut off the show. But for now, we'll call it a win, and I hope you'll come back and join me again.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
And for helping me out with the run.
Of course.